We love to rant, from the heart never relent. This is the Tottenham supplement, money well spent. Feet stomping, heart stomping, ready for the event. Chasing glory every moment, heaven sent.
Hello, welcome, it's Crisandro, and it's now been made official about 10 minutes ago, according to my time now. Well, I'm not quite sure when this video will upload, but hopefully it'll upload quicker than it usually does. And yeah, we welcome in Thomas Frank as our new manager. There's a bit of a in the group. I did post. It must have been a couple of days ago now. The here we go from Fabrizio Romano, where he said that just had to work out the conversation that was worked out. And also, it was kind of held up because the Spurs tried to negotiate the release, or maybe actually I should be Frank tried to negotiate the release of a few coaches. I think 7 coaches is coming over, including one of our former coaches, Justin Cochran, highly thought of. He's currently with the he's a coach with Brentford, and is also currently part of the setup with England with Thomas Tuchel. So the band's got a lot of pedigree, and I'm happy with that, especially if it's a former Spurs kind of a coach, and yeah, it's good to see. But yeah, we've got full steam ahead now with the whole with the whole thing. I mean, that's just been announced on the Spurs website. So yeah, so we've got ourselves a new manager. Well, you've heard what I've had to say about Andrew sacking, and the people in the group have seen what I've written there about my kind of mourning what I lost, which is kind of why I was a little bit upset with it all. But you know, not that I want to just gloss it over like that and just banish it. But I guess it's kind of done now. We've got new managers. So I guess it's a case of full steam ahead. As I said, I was expecting this season, if we carried on, for a season to be a season of building. So we won the Europa League last season. I expected to see us challenging for more trophies this season, next season, I should say, or maybe even challenging for the league. Who knows? I'm not one of those who's buying into the whole 17th place, so we were lucky not to get relegated thing. I think if you use a bit of nuance, use a bit of brain power, you know that once the injuries had eased up, we were nowhere near challenging at the top end of the league, so we sacrificed it. And until that's acknowledged, I'm not really going to acknowledge anybody else. But, you know, people are now saying that they want to see a season of progress, so that means apparently top 7 and the go at the cups. I'm expecting, because I wanted to build on this season, I don't want to have any more season of bedding in or whatever. I wanted to build on it, so I'm expecting us to win a trophy this coming season. I mean, we have a chance coming in August when we take part in the Super Cup, and if they do ever organise the UEFA CONMEBOL Club Challenge, then that's another one as well. But I don't think they will organise it, as UEFA and the FA can't organise a piss up in the brewery. But if they do, anything on the continental challenge, I want to say that we're champions of the world. Of course I want to say that. I want to see my Spurs team, the biggest side going. And I like what he's done at Brentford, and I didn't see too much what he did at Brøndby. But, you know, I want it to be better than what he did at Brentford. I don't want to see any more kind of bedding in and steadying ship. I wanted us to go on to the next level. That's what I wanted to see. And maybe if he wins the Super Cup, who knows? But we can't go out and defend it unless we either win the Europa League or the Champions League this coming campaign. Will we win the Champions League? If things had stayed the same and we brought in some players, I would have said he would have given it a good go, and probably, who knows, maybe could have won it. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. But now it's a case of a new season and a new build. Who knows what's going to happen? But I don't want to see any more kind of like a slowly catchy monkey. I don't want to see any of that. I want to see us take it to the next level, because that's what was going to happen. As you said, season 3 is always better than season 2, so that's what I want to see. I don't want to see any kind of, bedding in or whatever, as I've said. So we shall see. That's all I want to see. I want to see that trophy cabinet fill up. That's literally all I want to see, and that's what I imagine that they, that Frank's been brought in for. It can't be anything else, because we're not that club anymore. We're not that club anymore. We're now a club. Well, I guess for people like me, we're a club with expectations now. We're a club that now expects to go out on the bigger stage and actually, show what we're worth and actually go out there and win. We're a club of winners now, and you can't really expect players like Romero and Van der Ven, who now, well, Romero's a serial winner with everywhere he's been. Van der Ven, you can't expect him now that he's tasted victory to just be happy with just being there. Other players as well, we got Bentancur, he had to endure, and Kulusevski as well. They had to endure a couple of years of nothing, even though they're serial winners at Juventus, and they come over here and had to build. And I fully expect, and I think they'll be expecting actually going out there to challenge and to win. Other players too. So we shall see what happens. But that's all I'm expecting. The minimum this season, or this coming season, I expect a trophy. And even if it's not the Champions League, I expect us to go full pelt in the FA Cup. I expect us to go full pelt in the League Cup. I expect us to be up there challenging for the title. I expect all that, because that was what I was expecting if the old regime had stayed. So I'm not going to carry on my expectations. I'm not going to just lower my my expectations or lower my what's the word I'm looking for? Lower my that's just my expectations really, and that's just kind of how it is. But we shall see. I mean, the early part of the window's now closed because of the Club World Cup. It will be reopening again next week, so we shall see if all these links that these players that we've been linked to, Semenyo, Gibbs White, all these if we're linked to them, all these players that we're linked to, if we could get it over the line and actually get a squad together capable of challenging these and actually getting over the line, and maybe one or two of them. That's my expectation now. I mean, got 3 domestic trophies, 2 in Europe. We could hopefully, everyone's still talking about how it's going to be the possible job against Paris Saint-Germain. I ain't buying it. They say that Thomas Frank can adapt, so I hope to see him adapt against Paris Saint-Germain in his first competitive fixture. I'll be there, of course. But there's a couple of months now until that happens, and we shall see what players are brought in. And Belmo as well, been linked with us, so let's see what happens. But welcome to the club, Thomas Frank. I think you're the 12th manager in 24 years or 25 years under Daniel Levy, aren't you? So, let's hope that this one is stuck to, right? Okay. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of a Thomas Frank signing and the bringing of the coaches, and also what you expect for him to do this current campaign. Well, we shall see. I'll sit back and hope to be pleasantly surprised. Thank you for watching. Come on, you Spurs, and y'all take care.